Stop cleaning y'all meat in the sink. Use a pot. That is nasty. Use a pot. So the first thing we're gonna do is get our meat prepared to clean. This is essential. Anytime you cook meat, you wanna make sure that you're cleaning it first. Lime, salt, vinegar, rinse, and repeat until the water runs clear. This next step is also really important. You wanna bring a pot of water to boil and then blanch your meat. This just gets rid of all the residual bacteria and it gets rid of that little raw chickeny smell that you can sometimes get in meat. Right here, I'm just seasoning the meat to my liking. There's no rhyme or reason. Get creative, do whatever you want. These are the products that I use. And then I also added some chopped garlic, some rosemary, and Scotch bonnet peppers as well. And now we're just moving on to the rice portion. Right here, I'm just boiling my beans. You should boil them for about an hour to get them nice and tender. And right here, these are the aromatics that I'm gonna fry prior to adding my rice. So chopped garlic, rosemary, olive oil, cloves, bouillon cubes, and some dried shrimp. Right here, the beans are ready to be added to the aromatics. This is me just here frying them up. And then I added the beans to that. I also added some coconut oil. I either use coconut oil or coconut milk depending on what I have on hand, but it gives the rice a really nice flavor. So now we're gonna move on to the tricky part, which is actually measuring out the rice. You want your rice to be at a 2-to-1 ratio, 2 parts water, 1 part rice. I don't measure. I'm the worst person when it comes to this. Y'all know I don't measure. But you wanna add your rice in and you wanna stir the rice so that the bottom doesn't get burnt. And you wanna keep stirring until most of the water is evaporated. Once it starts to thicken up, you'll know, right here. You're gonna turn your heat all the way down to low and cover the pot. Do not touch it. Cook it for about 25 to 30 minutes. So now we're gonna get our dredging station ready for the fried chicken. Flour, cornstarch, and then you can add whatever seasonings you want to it. Before you start prepping the chicken to fry, make sure you preheat your oil to 350 degrees. Next, you're gonna wanna pat the meat dry with a clean paper towel. This is to prevent any of the oil splattering while you're frying the chicken. And next, we're just gonna dip the chicken into the flour. You don't wanna get a heavy coat. You want it to be lightly dusted with the flour. And we're gonna do that to every piece of chicken. Once the oil is ready, drop it in. Be very careful, you don't wanna get burnt. 10 to 12 minutes and your chicken is nice and brown. You're good. Look at that, look at that, look at that. And once your chicken's done, your rice should be ready too. Rice takes about 20 to 30 minutes, and that's what you're looking to get. Chicken's ready, rice is ready, and now we're gonna make a quick little glaze. I didn't record this. The glaze is super easy though. It's just butter, chili powder, chili flakes, honey, and some lemon pepper seasonings, and I use that to glaze the chicken. And we're done. You just made yourself a nice little dinner, you feel me? You don't gotta keep feeding your man chicken Alfredo, you know, spice it up a little bit. Spice it up a little bit. And this is the finished product. I hope you enjoyed.